The Fallschirmjägers, World War II. The Fallschirmjägers were the elite airborne infantry of the German Luftwaffe from the mid-30s to the end of the Second World War in 1945. In 1935, after witnessing the demonstrations of airborne infantry conducted by the Soviet Union, the newly appointed Commander-in-Chief of the Luftwaffe, Hermann Göring, began working on the formation of Germany's very own airborne infantry. In March of 1935, a police unit entrusted with the protection of Nazi officials was reformed into Regiment General Göring, Germany's first official airborne regiment. And on October 1st, 1935, the group was incorporated into the Luftwaffe and began training in Western Berlin. By January 1936, 600 men formed the 1st Jaeger Battalion of Regiment General Göring, and on the 29th, the airborne branch became officially part of the Luftwaffe. During the early stages of the Second World War, Fallschirmjägers saw extensive use, taking part in the aerial assaults of Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, North Africa, and Greece. The Fallschirmjägers also saw use against the Soviets after the invasion of Russia in 1941. In May of 1941, the Fallschirmjägers launched a large-scale airborne invasion of the island of Crete, consisting of parachutists and gliders. Although the Germans had won the battle, over 3,000 men were killed, causing the end of large-scale airborne operations for the rest of the war. In 1943, Fallschirmjägers conducted the rescue operation of Benito Mussolini from imprisonment at the Hotel Campo Imperatore, high in the Gran Sasso mountain range. The Gran Sasso raid was a total success. During January of 1944, the Allies bombarded the hilltop abbey of Monte Cassino, mistakenly believing the Germans were inside. After the bombardment ended, Fallschirmjägers defending the Gustav Line moved forward, setting up defensive positions in the rubble of the abbey. By the time the Allies had broke through, they had sustained over 50,000 casualties, while the Germans had only sustained about 20,000 men killed or wounded. As 1944 carried on, Fallschirmjägers no longer trained as parachutists and were established as ground troops, often operating with regular Heer units. As the war progressed, the performance of the Fallschirmjägers declined, sustaining many losses on both the Western and Eastern fronts. In Italy, the 1st and 4th Parachute Divisions held their ground until May of 1945, when the remaining men of both parachute divisions and the rest of the Axis forces finally surrendered to the Allies. As always, thanks for watching. Please consider supporting my channel by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next video.